Hurricane Harvey has proved to be one of the most devastating natural disasters in U.S. history. When it blew through cities like Port Aransas in 2017, not much was spared. But in the last 12 months, Port A has made remarkable recovery. When I returned to the city this month, I learned that it took everyone pulling together to make it happen.
We had at least 90% of every single structure that was impacted to some degree.
At the turn of every corner, you can see signs of struggle, but also signs of success, like coffee waves in Port Aransas after 8 years in business.
We had the busiest July ever.
A complete turnaround from 6 months ago when no one could walk in here.
Here are some of the pictures of what it looked like when we got back. There was a 4-foot surge of water, seaweed, dead animals.
Holly Cox was working when Hurricane Harvey hit.
At first we weren't sure if we were going to rebuild.
But the pastor who owns this place was determined.
The owner is going to be Pastor David Bendet. He is amazing. Here's a picture of him and his wife right here.
He would give back and not give up, despite his losses.
Once we started to get everything clean and in order, we had free coffee for, I think, about a month.
And he received.
We didn't have hurricane insurance for the inside of the building. We pulled together, we got lots of donations, and he was able to go ahead with rebuilding.
6 months later, coffee is brewing again, and so is business. Just like it is at many other shops in town.
We're excited about the fact that our tourists are back enjoying the city.
Rick Adams is the director of development planning.
We got a lot of our trash and debris moved out of here. If you were here not long after the storm, you probably saw the mountains and mountains of debris. That's been whittled down significantly.
Storm debris filled the streets exactly a year ago.
As you can see behind me,
This was the Moby Dick's restaurant, reduced to a pile of rubble. Now,
take a look at this now. From total destruction to complete reconstruction. 85% of businesses in the city are already up and running, like some of your favorite restaurants, Moby Dick's here.
and just across the street, this well-known souvenir shop is welcoming customers again.
Maybe even take a selfie with their iconic shark.
If you haven't been to Port Aransas, now is as good a time to any to see an area that was devastated by a Category 4 hurricane. You know, say you've been down there and seen the rebirth, so to speak.
Well, they're doing great, right, the businesses, but Adam says there is still a long way to go for the homeowners. The majority are still without homes in the process of trying to rebuild. Now, he also said they're relying on tourists to visit their city to continue helping their economy, and the beaches are back open also. They've been open for a while. A lot of the tourists said they were enjoying it.
That's good.
Yeah.
When you got down, what was the most surprising thing about it?
So when you first drive through the city, really, if you didn't know that a hurricane passed through there, you would never know.
Right.
Because
if you didn't know what it looked like before, especially.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked so good at first glance. And then when you start talking to the people is really when you start realizing, wow, there's just still a lot of struggle. Because the homes, 75% of their residentials are still unlivable.
Are
And
75%.
Are there still the big mounds of debris and stuff? It's all gone.
Yeah, a lot of the trash has been picked up. I mean, here and there you'll see like a broken tree or something like that. But no, it looks really good for the most part. So really, tourists, go back. They want you to go back.
Well, that is good that things are getting back to normal, at least trying to.
You'd want to be near